Alright, wait for it to go live, but I believe we are good. Greetings everybody, the Mechanist here. Welcome back to Whatever Wednesdays. Today, we're returning back to our normal schedule with Armored Core and Terraria. I do apologize for all my, two, all my Terraria fans for not being able, or for not, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, words, for not playing Terraria last week. Armored Core was a special occasion to me, and I had to be there. So I do apologize, but don't worry, we're back to our regular schedule of Armored Core and Terraria. We'll go for about an hour and a half in Armored Core, then an hour and a half in Terraria. Might go a little bit longer on both ends, might go a little bit shorter. We'll have to see. After all, if I'm in the middle of a mission, I'm not going to stop. And if I'm in the middle of a boss fight in Terraria, I'm not going to stop. I do have a surplus of energy saved over from last week, which I almost used up Monday, but didn't have to. And yeah, we'll get to it. So, our Armor Core, as usual, we will be giving it a few minutes for everybody to get in and for the stream to boot up and get ready. So you may notice my Armor Core looks different from last time. I tried to give the original paint job of the original Heavy in Armor Core 1. I don't like it, but it's close. As well as I tried my best to recreate the original emblem. Also not good, but close. It gets the point across. As well as I did play a little bit off screen, you might notice that we have 1,000,000 credits. That was purely so we can play Armor Core like we originally were supposed to. Now, what I mean by that is simple. In the original Armor Core game, you could take your original mech, sell it down to the bare bones, and buy whatever you wanted. In this game, though, your original mech is, well, permanent. You can't sell your pieces, you can't do anything with them. So you actually start off with 0 money and a full mech, whereas in the original game, you start off with basically a full mech you could sell. So I got a little bit of cash on hand. We should be able to now sell our pieces, buy new pieces at will, and play like how we originally were. I also did a little bit of testing, and found that energy weapons in this game are very good. Especially the energy handgun, that is such a good weapon. But that's all I did, just a little bit of grinding and a little bit of testing. This game we'll experience together, and I tried my best to not rush ahead and beat the game. You do not realize how much self-control that took. But other than that, I know we have some new training missions to test out the new legs we unlocked. And we have a mission to go back to and complete for our Hunter class. Hunter items, whatever it is, Hunter logs, I think. So we'll probably open up with that, and then get onto some new content, and maybe try to complete Chapter 1 today, if it doesn't take too long. I say that because I thought climbing the wall would be the end of the first chapter, but it wasn't. But we did get some more pieces, which is always good. Although I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wish it was like the old games where half the shop was basically unlocked at the beginning, and you just had to unlock the other half as you played. Which also was split in half, so you basically start with half, unlock a fourth, and then you unlock the last fourth. As well as the occasional item you get from missions and hidden parts you can find, which I'm guessing will happen until Chapter 2. So starting at Chapter 2, we're going to have to take our time and look around, just to make sure we don't miss anything. Don't want to miss a powerful gun or chest piece or something. And we'll get to it. And I'm thinking, because I saved this design, I might treat you all to an original strat that was created in my household's not the word, but my creator had it and I had it. So maybe we'll treat you all to that to start off while we replay the mission. We'll see in about 1 minute, so 1 second please. There we go. All systems are finally online, so let's get to it. So, I previously mentioned that there was an old school strat, which was essentially you sell your parts, and you buy very specific parts, of which I will show you now. Now, I don't think this translates over very well to a modern game, obviously. We're talking about Gen 1 here. But essentially, you would get an energy pistol, and you would keep your sword, which we have, we don't need. You would have a missile launcher on your back, which we have. And then you usually wouldn't go with a back weapon. And you would get reverse joints. And if we go here, basically your starting mech, you would slow down, you would get an energy pistol, a blade. We'll go with this one. Your back weapon, this one. You typically didn't have this at the beginning of the game. You would go for heavy chest, but then you would go for medium arms. Okay, gotta reapply decals apparently. And you would go for this. Okay, doesn't work out quite like it used to. I thought I removed the back weapon. Okay, so... But you would basically make this. Reverse joints, a heavy torso, and I guess I do have a heavy head equipped, so normal head, normal arms, reverse joint legs, energy pistol, energy blade, and a rocket launcher on your back. And this is what would carry you through the beginning of the game. Because reverse joints usually, again, old school, had higher load capacity while still giving you nice maneuverability. Energy pistol would deal damage, and in the early game, you didn't face exactly the toughest targets. So, and as well as they didn't have an ammunition cost, which they do in this game. And they would just take a rocket launcher for some nice damage on the back end. But as you can see, this doesn't work in this game. So we will go back to what we had. Let's see, we were running the laser rifle, and rockets, a bazooka, and the machine gun. I do want to change this for the energy pistol. And we can sell those parts we're not using, just because that was for a demonstration. Let's see. We're going to hold on to these reverse joints, because I was testing them out, and they're actually really good. We're going to have to build a mech around them, but they are very good. So, let us go back to this mission. Yes, we are missing the battle log here. We'll do this just to start off the day, or night, or noon, or evening, or whenever it is you are watching. So I do not know where the combat log is here, so let's just go at it. Refamiliarize ourselves with the game. I know I thought I was playing, but that was only that day. Trying my best not to play, because otherwise I'd beat the game and you wouldn't be able to enjoy it. And I forgot I had a bazooka. It really feels great being back. Okay, take a lot of hits. Wasn't expecting that to happen. This is why I said you gotta knock off that rust. Get it? Because we're mechs. Oh, but it does feel good. Feels a little weird not having my blade though. I have to make that change. I'm sure yet. Alright. Oh, target's back here. That's my bad. I think the problem is, though, this is going to be a very expensive build. And by that I mean ammunition costs. Alright, so we destroyed the mech that appeared there, but that was a combat log. We went that direction. So let's go this direction instead. And I didn't know you could go over here. Hey, a big boy. Maybe that's where the combat log is. Wouldn't surprise me. Ow! And of course you were gonna get shot off. Okay, you can back off, please. And we can now go in for the damage. And, oh, I thought we missed that. Ow, big hits. It's good to be back, but it's also a little difficult to be back. And we got them. I'm not sure if that's a combat log or not. And that probably explains why I was taking damage. Anything up here? Nope, there's a bounce. Oh, there might have been a hidden item. Alright, let's just keep going with the mission then. If our allies haven't done it yet. Although most of the time they're not programmed to actually do the mission. Which, I mean, I understand, you don't want to be able to give a free ride to anybody who plays the game. But it'd be cool. Allies who actually do what they're supposed to. Okay, we'll blow that up. Take care of them so they don't sneak up on us. The reason I like the energy pistols is it seems like they're effective from a farther range. Without ricochet shots. And we took care of them last time. I guess we can still though. I think you get bonus money for it. And you know, money can't hurt. I mean, it can, but... Alright, there you are. So it looks like the cannon is great about building up impact, but not so much for doing the damage because it's not ready to go yet. Good to know. And we're missing our shots. Might have to put a little bit more work into this than we thought. Oh well, that's kind of the fun of Armor Core though. You experiment until you get what's right. And I don't have an energy blade. I keep forgetting. I'm just so used to having an energy weapon in Armor Core. I believe it was 4. They started in 3, the idea of secondaries being in your left hand. I believe it wasn't fully implemented until 4. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. And the mission's done. Let's just hope that either taking out the Armor Core again or the big boy that was hidden is the combat log. And I think we're going to have to make some changes. I'm not using this left back weapon. And bazooka's good for boss fights, not for regular missions. So hold on to it, or just swap it out for something else. A B and... Oh, we did get the combat log. And for that, we unlocked a pair of arms from Mind to Alpha. Isn't that the AI that talks to us? Alpha Mind or something like that? Guess we can check them out real quick. Worst case scenario, just a little extra cash in our pocket. Let's see, they're pretty heavy. Because this is like 500 reduced armor, but this is like roughly 200. Firearm specialization, they weigh less. Use a lot more energy. These might be good on a medium build. But speaking of build, we gotta change ours up a little bit. We'll go with a basic rifle. Or should we go with an energy pistol, as well as a sword? But I do know we do not want this back weapon. So we'll go sell that and see what we can buy. I said sell first. Let's see, we're gonna keep this. We'll keep this just because I'm using rifles. We'll keep that. Don't have a use for you right now, so what can we buy? We get an energy handgun just as a backup. Arrow blade. So what are we gonna put here? We have shields. Cannon, which I'm not using. I could double down on launchers, which are really good because of the high impact. Or should I say, impact! And plus, launchers were usually the go-to thing in Armor Core. You'll get grenade cannons later on in the game when you kind of need the variety. I think we should just double up on launchers right now. Equip a pistol or a rifle, and go from there. Now, our thrusters are pretty much as good as we can get. I mean, this one, we do lose a little bit of quick thrust, we get upward thrust, but I don't feel like that's necessary right now. And we'd have a lot less boost speed, so we won't. How about you? What do you offer? We lose a lot of medium range assistance, but we get a lot better missile lock. So I guess the question is, well, I guess we're using a pistol or more close range, aren't we? We'd only take a hit on 5 for upgraded missile lock capabilities. I don't know if that includes lock on speed or not. We'll take it. And let's see, generators. And we're short on energy. I should probably just pick these up anyways. I mean, this has a lot lower of a capacity, but it does recharge a lot faster, so the trade-off is you can't boost as long, you don't get as many dashes, we'll say, but your dashes come back quicker. It will equip it and see if we may just have to swap out our primary, which is why we picked up the pistol in the first place. So we'll go double up on the launcher. It was this one. This one. No, oh, that's a lot worse for our energy. That's annoying. Okay, so we'll have to re-equip our old generator and wait for something better. Okay, I think this is the build we're gonna rock for a little bit. If I think I need a better primary, we will switch up. But we have some training missions to do to teach us about tetrapods and tanks, as well as we unlock perks for it. I'm guessing not the legs. Alright, this is a cool color scheme. Tetrapod leg units have high loading capacity and enable AC builds equipped with multiple heavy weapons. Yes, that's why they were good. Tetrapod ATs can switch to hover mode after ascending off the ground, allowing them to remain suspended in the air for a long time. Hover use weapons. So, okay, we are now hovering. I'm assuming this is going to have an advantage at some point. But the annoying thing is constantly using our energy. And it won't recharge. So for the ability to... they actually animated that. In the old games you would just kind of glide around like this. Even though we had tetrapod legs, but they actually animated the individual legs moving. Nice. Alright, recoil, charge attacks, and fire from heavy weapons such as grenade launchers cause more recoil than other attacks. Yeah, they're big, forcing the AC to assume a firing stance. Tetrapods are capable of absorbing this kind of recoil, allowing these attacks to be executed while moving. So you could fire that big cannon I had equipped without worry. Neat. So if I do that, yeah, I really can keep moving, and I can fire that while moving. I'm assuming that also applies to hover mode. Yes, it does. Very interesting. probably need something with a high, what you call it? Energy gauge. So you can use these things in the air for longer. That'd be my guess. But if I dodge, yep, now I'm out of energy basically. So the ability to hover and fire weapons without recoil, but you don't get to recharge energy. Hovering base tactics. Hover mode allows you to maintain high altitude, in turn making it easier to establish a line of fire and lock on without geographical obstruction. That is true. While I was playing, I did find myself in the air a lot, but having to constantly fall back down and go back up, although annoying, allowed us to recharge our boosters, so they probably have a use. Basically, oh, I can't fire at them. Now, I engage hover mode and I don't have to worry about it. Okay, that launcher is not good. But I feel like I'm a sitting target while doing this, oddly enough. And I'm out of energy, so I fall, but that does come back pretty quick. Might have to experiment with that in the future. Maybe make a flying missile barrage build or something. And we get a grenade launcher. So we have a bazooka and a grenade launcher now. What's the other training? Tank tread units. In other words, build whatever you want because the weight don't matter. Tank parts and strategy. Tank leg units are heavily armored and boast excellent loading capacity. Yeah, you pretty much, if you over-encumber, you did something wrong. In addition to letting themselves to high durable builds, yeah, you kind of have to make up for that though because you're a bigger target. They also get candidates for high firepower assemblies. Assemblies. Sorry, my bad. Tank type ACs are capable of absorbing recoil, so same as tetrapod legs. So basically, you're big, you can equip a lot of weapons, and you take a lot of damage. I mean, look at that. What are you gonna do? You can't do anything because these are tank legs. And I can equip double Gatlings. Drifting. Yes, because this is a racing game now. Tank-type ACs can drift quickly, or too quickly, change the direction they are facing. To execute a drift, move the joystick in the direction you want to face immediately after a quick boost. So if we do that... Oh, that's cool. I don't know how useful it is, though. I mean, we're taking hits, but I don't feel like we're really taking that much damage. But is that because I'm drifting? That, I couldn't tell you. This is for quick turns like that. I mean, this is a mech game. You're not supposed to be drifting. Okay, gotta be close with Gatling guns, apparently. I mean, I guess that does make sense. They definitely changed up the style here. I mean, they feel easier to maneuver, which is good. But it also doesn't feel like traditional treads. I might have to mess around with that. But for all those hits I was taking, I really didn't take that much damage. I mean, it says I'm at half health, but I was still at 10,000. And we get more missiles. Those are vertical launchers, which I have. New exercise added to training. Cool. Advanced Mercenary certification. I thought I was already a certified mercenary. Pass certification. This VR simulator for advanced mercenary certification is provided by AllMind. Okay, it's AllMind, not AlphaMind. Assemble your own AC and complete evaluation. Okay, let's just jump in with what we built. See how good it is in the actual environment. Yeah, right. Alright, time to put you to work. During real missions, you can expect enemy reinforcements and other changes to the situation. Yeah, that happened a lot in Armored Core. The test of an advanced mercenary is their ability to adjust to a wide range of combat scenarios and adapt their AC assembly to meet those needs of the mission. Yeah, basically, jack of all trades. Okay, they have a shield. That's annoying, so we just use our launcher. Get in melee to get past that shield. We'll launch our missiles out. We can take out multiple while focusing on them. And you can charge this pistol, so we'll do that, take them out. And that's easy. Did I miss a target back? Oh! Now there's a big boy back here, huh? Nope, I forgot I have a gun now. Or a sword. And this thing has a shield. That is very annoying. But I can now go for big damage right there. This is why I like missiles in this game. I mean, sure, they were always a staple part of Armored Core builds, but even so, in this game, they feel like you kind of need them for that impact damage. Okay, we're done. Or there's another target. And an Armored Core. So they're basically saying, hey, big bosses, ravens, not ravens, mercenaries, expect everything in the field. Can you do it? Hey, my missiles missed. And I'm overheating and taking a lot of damage. And you're staggered, so big hit. Not taking the most damage, which is good. Just for the rate of fire, not fire, firing range. And that's that. I feel like they took it easy on us. I love these vertical launchers. One problem with them is if you're in a closed corridor. Notification.
Congratulations on your certification. You have proven your skills by completing the entire combat training regimen.
That's it for training? Really?
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. AllMind anticipates excellent performance.
I guess we're fully registered, but... Now, I may sound disappointed, and that is, hey, no, only because I wonder if that means that we're done with parts. Now, the reason I bring that up is because a single point in all Armored Core games, and I'm pretty sure this was even in 5, were weapon arms. And by that, I mean instead of picking an arm unit and putting a gun into it, your arm was the gun. Most common things were, rifles and Gatling guns and rockets and grenade launchers. So either they feel like that's self-explanatory, or there's advanced training later. As well as there's no training, unless, again, they give us more missions later, for externals. Externals were things like downward thrust in case you need to fall fast, boost, but I guess that's in the game, as well as like anti-missile interceptors. Oh, rockets flying at you, a little laser will go out and shoot it for you. Heck, sometimes you can even just pick a mine-blading device, and when you activate it, you leave mines behind you. But I did see an external section, didn't I? So maybe they're just advanced training. Also, did we get a part for that? I don't think so. Well, there's the grenade launcher. That's a big blast range. That has even less ammo than the bazooka. This is like the new bazooka of the game. Oh, it's a grenade launcher. We still have this pulse gun we never tried. Let's see what it says. Rapid fire pulse gun. I said a pulse gun, and it's even called a pulse gun. It destroys targets with sustained high frequency oscillation, making it especially, not essentially, suited for canceling out pulse defenses, which use the same technology. What's a pulse defense? Or some... Let me check let's see, explosive, kinetic, and energy. There's no pulse defense here. Why is the game lying? Okay, well, that's something I wasn't expecting. Lighter parts allow you to recover from stagger quicker. I mean, I guess that makes sense. And their boosting efficiency is better, but... Okay, so they're quicker to stagger, but they recover from it quicker? Okay, so our grenade launcher is a secondary unit they gave us. And I missed something, apparently. Well, they do have a high Euro load limit, but these tank treads are pretty much maxed out load. If we can drive them, that is. I mean, nothing worse than piloting a mech you can't actually control. Oh, power am I missing? Am I missing a back unit? Yes, I am. So instead of 8 missiles, which I have equipped, they're 4. Probably good for conserving ammo, as well as... probably just for conserving ammo. I mean, I guess they're probably lighter too, about half the weight in case we go light, but I'm a master of heavy mechs. So, oh. I got parts here to unlock and look at too. Yep. Got that as a back unit for our left. They keep giving us left back units. Wonder why. Well, shall we get back to the game then? After all, the sooner we complete chapter 1, the sooner we can say we accomplished something. Retrieve combat logs. Low pay, that's never a good sign. The reason being, low pay usually means a twist is going to happen. Recover 5 combat logs. Mission was completed with a time limit. Actual rewards based on logs recovered. So essentially, we're going to pay you minimum amount, but for every combat log, you get bonus money. Alright. Probably still expecting something. And investigate this place. Investigate Bow's Arsenal number 2, and determine why it went silent. That sounds like a mission we're gonna get, I'm not gonna say betrayed in so much as it's gonna be a trap. So I guess let's go for the combat logs and see if that's also a trap.
Got a job for you, 621. One of the Balaam companies has put in a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng. We're conducting an investigation into the Vespers, Arquebus's augmented human squad. Currently, our focus is on their 4th squad leader.
Hey, Rusty, there was one who helped, maybe.
Sweep the route Rusty took during Operation Wall Climber and retrieve combat logs from the wrecks he left on his way in. The wall is now under Arquebus's control, and they stationed their MT squads there for the Coral Survey. As such, he'll be targeting the brief window where their main force is deployed elsewhere. Keep an eye on the time and retrieve as many logs as you can. That concludes the briefing. We expect prompt results, Gun 13.
What's it with this game? They call me Raven, they call me G13, and they call me 621. They should just call me Raven. Okay, so basically back to the wall, all the destruction is wrought. We're now trying to pick up logs from it. Interesting. We need 5. And reward based on the logs recovered. And since now there's a time limit, we should be fast. Probably not the best for a big build.
You should be used to Rubicon by now.
I'm used to my mech, not Rubicon.
Break from shooting up the place.
I'm gonna shoot everything up still. And we're in. Alright, we got time limit, so let's go.
Mission. Search the nearby wrecks for
That a
combat
wreck?
logs recording engagements with V4 Rusty.
Yes, it is. System log extracted from a wreck allows one. Okay, that's probably gonna be generic. You got 5,000 for that. The log indicates that the FCS was operating at maximum capacity yet was still unable to track the enemy. It was completely overwhelmed by Rusty's speed. This is clearly a one-sided engagement.
This gives us some more insight.
So should we be looking for fires? That'd probably be a good idea. Aha. There's one back here. Always remember to look behind you. No matter what you're doing, always go behind rather than forward. This one was worth 50,000? Okay, that's random. Video recording, huh? It seems that this craft was once stationed at Arsenal number 2. Hey, that's the next mission. At first glance, the recovered image depicts nothing out of the ordinary. However, on closer inspection, it can identify noise in one corner of the picture. How do you identify noise from looking? Potentially the effect monitor display deception. Potentially an effect of monitor display deception jamming. Is that trying to tell me that the next systems or the next mission we're going to is going to jam our radar?
This log is interesting. I'll make a copy. Nothing the corpse need worry about.
Okay. We got a voice line. And another wreck. And get stuck. This is a time limit. We need 5. Come on. Oh, there's one here. Fuck yes.
You, AC pilot. You're
What?
no comrade of ours, are you?
You see, I told you, low pay equals freaking
Kill them all.
stuff like this.
Liberation Front survivor. Just
Every time. Oh, hey, here's a low-paying mission. By the way, here's another armor core we're gonna have to fight.
Corporate dog. No. Leave Rubicon alone.
At least they seem pretty weak.
Coral warrior. Just like
Still, did I not call that?
not giving.
Low pay equals better fight. And this is really eating into the time, so we have to melee you.
Sorry. Or shoot. I couldn't keep my
I wonder if this combat log is going to be worth a lot.
Confirmed.
35, pretty good. Comm recording. When blank becomes blank Erlog will blank technology Elcano, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. You must blank hidden blank then.
Enemy AC destroyed.
Well, that was a big waste of time. I only got 2 minutes.
Analyzing.
Luckily there's another one right here, and a catapult. The deserter log. No data recovering offensive or evasive maneuvers detected. It appears that the pilot of this craft immediately pulled the emergency eject lever at the start of the operation. Alright, so they were a coward. Let's just follow this route we ended up on. And see if we can find a few more. And there's a wreck right there.
Open fire! Kill the intruder!
Nice. Okay, that's leading us back to the beginning. Did we loop around? Steel Haze video recording. Rusty's AC, the Steel Haze, appears to be assembled from Schneider high mobility frames equipped with weapons that allow for swift, agile action. Notably, Rusty appears to favor kinetic weapons that Vespers members would not normally use. So, Rusty's high moving with kinetic weapons. Are they really trying to give me, using this mission to give us information?
This is useful.
That was a big hit.
Visuals on V4's AC
Because I now know that the other mission has jamming technology, apparently.
either avoid combat or make
Yes, I'm keeping an eye on everything. Oh, hey, there was a wreck back here. Well, maybe I didn't go the right way.
analyzing.
But that's the starting area. Oops. Maybe I'm supposed to loop back around the other way. The well we found in Dahlia is going to dry up sooner than later. Well, yeah, wells do. We just can't harvest as much coral as we used to. Okay. With the name like coral, I was expecting it to just be like, well, I guess you still harvest energy, don't you? And what little we do get, the corporations squeeze us out of us, sorry. They know we need to raise mealworms. How many more children must we watch starve? What do mealworms have to do with anything?
Some more evidence of what the coral situation looks like.
Well, let's go back here because we're looping around now. Hey, another wreckage. And it looks like the fire goes out after we retrieve the log. Well, that's a nice way to make sure you don't keep backtracking and trying the same thing over and over again. And we'll just blow you up real quick as we dash here, because we have a lot of missiles.
7 logs.
And that wasn't enough to take them out. Friendly comms. We can't beat the top Vespers, we're good as dead. At least Z is off duty. Is that the person I just blew up? She's the Liberation Front's little sister. Whoops. She doesn't deserve to be out there on the battlefield. She can still love, be loved, and have a family. If that's the person we just blew up, I feel bad.
Worthless.
You can definitely tell this is a From Software game. You have to get your lore from everything else. Hey, this is the big tank we blew up. Last one. Sweet, we found them all. I didn't know there was a limit. I attempted to communicate with Rusty during combat. Didn't we fight the big tank, not Rusty? I guess Rusty was there, but how could you? I know who you are. I've seen Uncle's files. At least tell me why. Is this not? No, this is the big tank, right?
This could be worth something. We've still got time, but we've checked out every promising wreck. That's it for this job, 621.
Alright, so it was a time limit, but if you collect everything, you don't have to worry about it. Cool, cool. So the paid us 10K and 123 bonus. So we basically came out about 100K when we take out all the prices. And we retrieved a log, apparently. Probably from one of the scanned wreckages. I mean, you gotta pepper them a little bit throughout the mission, so that way you have incentive to go back. Notification.
New messages.
2 messages.
Gun 13 Raven. You bagged us some decent intel on V4. I'll report this to Commander Michigan. Additionally, I want to introduce myself. Gun 6 Red. But you can call me sir. Privileged to be among Balaam's best, even if I am stuck whipping you independents into shape. Believe you me, I'm gonna put you to work.
Okay, and a message 1, and we got Balaam Industries Emblem. Message 2.
Station number RB23. Call sign Raven.
Thought we already did that.
Have been updated. Granting authorization to perform AC/OS upgrades.
Upgrades. Onto the operating system?
All Mind hereby invites you to the
The
arena.
arena! Let's go! That was always fun.
Arena is a virtual combat simulator designed to support the development of registered mercenaries. It also serves as a benchmark to appraise and rank the mercenaries active on Rubicon.
Where's Ninebreaker?
Participation.
So it says simulation, but I think in the old game there was an actual arena. So we unlock tuning and the arena. Those sound interesting. Oh, we are now ranked 30 F rank rather than just F rank. But I'm going to take a quick break here, only because I plan on taking a break when we switch over from Armored Core to Terraria, and then playing Terraria just straight. So I shall be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll check out what this tuning and arena thing is. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I do not know if that was 5 minutes or not, but I don't really care. If I overheat and I start suffering system failures, but I want to play more Armored Core in Terraria, so let's go. So let's check out this operating system tuning. It says apply operating system upgrades. Now the only tuning I think you could do is lock-on rate, like prioritize missile lock over right weapon or right over left. But I don't see what this is. Let's you know what? Let's not wonder. Let's find out. Expend OST chips. Okay, a resource in your possession to upgrade your AC's OS. That's a lot of letters from the OS tuning menu. Using OST or just operating system tuning chips. Upgrade the OS unlocks features and improves functionality. OS chips are locked in the arena. That's weird, because before, the arena was basically just a way to fight other ravens. In other words, mechs or not ravens, mechs. You're on a raven after 4, or 4 is the first time you're not a raven. Sorry, I apologize. But the arena was basically a way to get some good cash, because you're just doing another mech. And you can also see what designs the creators had in mind, be them good or bad. Which I always liked, gives us a little bit of inspiration, but now you have to do it for chips, for tuning. So there's more incentive to do it, because honestly you could go through the whole game, never touch the arena. Although I believe there's an Armored Core 2, where the arena, by advancing in it, you will get parts from your fellow ravens, because you were a raven back then. In fact, I think twice Ninebreaker, the top of the list back then, sent you weapons to help you advance quicker because they were looking for a challenge. But in this game, it looks like you have to do arena for chips. Let's see, system unlock. Boost kick. Unlocks the ability to perform a boost kick. Boost kicks hit with a heavy impact, or should I say, a heavy impact, by combining the speed of assault boost with the weight of your armored core. Click on the stick again while boosting to kick. Now we did see this in the trailers, so the operating system tuning isn't tuning so much as a skill tree now. This is completely new to Armored Core. They've never had a skill tree. It was always, is this supposed to replace extensions? Let's see, Weapons Bay. Unlocks the Weapon Bay feature for Armored Core shoulders, allowing shoulder weapons to be replaced with additional hand weapons. So if you get a bunch of guns you really like, you can swap them out for back weapons. Essentially doubling how many hand weapons you have, but taking away your ability to fire 4 weapons at once. That could be good in some situations. Like if you're in a smaller mission where you really need to control your fire, I could see it happening, but unless there's like, you get a nice variety of weapons in this game to where you want 4 different guns. Weight control unlocks the ability to sortie or start a mission when your armored core is overburdened and to manually purge weapons. This was a feature they had in 5. Let's see, purging weapons reduces weight load and improves speed. So yeah, basically you can go into a mission with double cannons and double Gatling guns, and you wouldn't be able to move for anything. But after you used up your weapon that you needed, you would purge it or just toss it away and your weight would be reduced. In fact, I think it was a mission in 5, it was either a mission or arena, where you would equip the lightest mech possible with missiles on the back, I believe, and double sniper cannons. That's right, sniper cannons, not rifles. And you were over encumbered and you couldn't move for anything. But the enemies always stayed at the same place and refused to move until you hit a trigger. So you basically use up all your sniper cannon ammunition to destroy them. And then once they were destroyed, you would purge them so you get all your movement speed and speed through the rest of the mission. I guess now this is a feature you can unlock, rather than built into the game. Manual aiming. Unlocks the ability to perform manual aiming. Allows for a manual aiming reticle, but practical usage calls for experienced technique. So, basically you can make this a third-person shooter. I feel like that's a neat feature for fun, but for practicality, there's a lot of air boosting, missile locking, and in the case of that one boss fight, you have to jump over them and recenter yourself, so I feel like it's just for fun. Quick Turn unlocks the Quick Turn feature allowing the AC or Armor Core to perform snap turns to side or rear directions. So, just Quick Turn. Nice. Okay, core expansion. So we can unlock basically kick, additional handguns, purge heavy weapons, manual aiming, and quick turning. I feel like these two are the only ones worth unlocking. Kick just for another melee weapon, as well as it probably has nice impact. And weapon bay for, well, more customization options. Core expansions. Assault armor. Let's see. Unlocks core expansion assault armor and allows it to be installed. Assault armor creates a pulse explosion centered on the armor core, canceling out incoming enemy fire and creating a damaging area shockwave. Press both to activate. So is this like the EMP pulse we saw in the commercial, or in the, not commercial, advertisement? Gameplay, whatever you want to call it? So this is how you unlock it. I thought, again, it was a I can't remember the name, an additional piece you would equip. Let's see, core expansion, pulse protection. Unlocks core expansion, pulse protection, allows it to be installed. Pulse protection creates a pulse barrier. Okay, well there's the pulse we were talking about. In a fixed position, providing cover from enemy fire until the barrier reaches its durability or limit. So it's throw up a wall. Actually, from the picture, it looks like throw up a dome. And it breaks from pulse weapons, which is what that one weapon's good for, breaking pulse. I'm sorry, I'm using up too many freaking programs right now trying to comprehend this. Let's just move on. Pulse armor. Unlocks pulse armor when allows it to be installed. Pulse armor creates a pulse barrier that trails the armor core, dramatically increasing defense performance until it exceeds durability or time limit. So is this but on you? I just noticed if you continuously upgrade, you get more charges. Terminal armor. Well, that doesn't sound fun. Terminal armor automatically triggers a pulse barrier when the armor core's AP or armor point reaches its limit, greatly enhancing defense until barrier reaches its durability or time limit. When equipped, activates automatically when AP falls to 0. So it's a last stand. So we have giant barrier that does damage and stops all attacks momentarily. We have throw down a barrier if you want to stay in it. That could be good for some builds, I guess, if you fire nothing but rockets from your protection. And this one where it creates a barrier around you. This is probably most useful, which is why it costs 3. Because imagine putting a barrier on yourself when you're in, trouble would be nice. Attack controls, kinetic weapons, fire control tuning. Optimize the fire control of AC weapons to enhance all sorts of kinetic damage, excluding melee. Explosives, energy, melee, direct hit damage, and axis speed. So these are basically just like, oh, you use nothing but kinetic weapons, upgrade this to add 50% to it. Let's see. Optimize drive control of melee weapon to increase melee weapon damage, so the same thing, only melee. Improves the precision of attacks against staggered enemies, increasing damage dealt by direct hits. So basically increased damage when you stagger an opponent, which is when they're most vulnerable, so that's probably worth getting. Improves object access speed by optimizing hacking and override functionality. That's the thing we just did, where we actually got logged in. It took a while. So I imagine there's a thing out there where you get this upgrade to full 100%, and you just jump in, you hack each node individually, and you jump out. I wonder if there's going to be more missions, otherwise why have that? Let's see, damage control. Dynamic deflection control tuning. Improves the precision of our core or ASC based bracing posture control, reducing damage received by attacks. So just basic defense. Improves the ability to scan for damage, boosting the effectiveness of repair kits. So instead of unlocking more, they heal more. And this is just all of them. Okay, so tuning. Completely new to Armor Core. I wonder if I'll be able to unlock all of these or not. Because that's usually a thing. It's either you can unlock everything so it doesn't matter, or you can't so it really matters. Alright, the arena. Fight virtual battles against copies of Armor Cores created using All Minds Mercenary / craft data from the arena menu. See, before they were simulators, you actually fought them. But I guess in this game, simulations. Win arena battles to obtain OST chips, opponent AC data, and opponent emblems. You can use OST to perform upgrades. See, I do remember if you beat an opponent, you could press, like, select or something, you could steal their emblem. But you couldn't really get their data, I think, until later games. Alright, we have 3 targets, which means F rank is really just you're not good enough to get a real rank. We do get some money, not as much as before, but a decent chunk, and 2 chips per. We have Invincible Rummy, Index Dunham, and Red, the person who just talked to us. We get a little bit of a bio. Like many other dozers, Rummy is utterly addicted to coral-based drugs. Okay, that's a thing. And in his perpetually adult state, he has convinced himself that he's an invincible demigod. Even should reality intervene and with a costly defeat, he will be... I'm sorry, my systems are still overloaded from trying to process what the heck operating systems were. Alright, so he's an egocentric moron. But see, we don't have that arm piece unlocked. This is why I like the arena. Seeing what builds and what parts you can unlock. Dunham, guerrilla leader of Rubicon Leadership Front, a member of RAD, and G6. So the Rubicon Liberation Front, the bad guys or the people we keep fighting, has armor cores as well. Oh, enough of this. Let's just get to some fighting. And see, the nice thing about arenas, they don't cost money.
The Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. First subject AC, Mad Stomp. Call sign, Invincible Rummy. Commencing evaluation.
And we're in. First arena battle, let's go. And this is usually the beginning of the arena, so they're probably weak. But that's kind of the point, give us a taste of what we could expect. And we go for the melee, we got some of it, not the full thing, because I wasn't fast enough, and the first one goes down.
Target destroyed.
So we beat Invincible Running with their AC Mad Stomp in 30 seconds. We got some chips, and we got the AC data, as well as their emblem if we want to flip. Alright, let's keep it going with Index Dunham with their Armor Core Burn Pickaxe. See how this goes. Also, I just realized we can't choose our arena. That's annoying.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 28, rank F. Subject AC, Burn Pickaxe, call sign, Index Dunham. Commencing evaluation.
Alright, and we're in. Let's see how we do against this one. Maybe they'll put up a little bit more fight. Hey, this is where we fought the very first boss in the game. Cool. Aren't these the places you can fight our other units online? Players, not units. Thinking Armor Core units. Oh, you are just dodging everything, aren't you? Not exactly landing those hits because of that, though. And now you're done. Or not. Now you are.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Alright, another one bites the dust. And we got their data. Not gonna lie, I like the way those legs look. Can't wait to unlock them. There's only one more target, and I'm thinking we swap our back weapons. Just because the plasma rockets, or energy rockets I was testing out off-screen, not screen, sorry, have a AoE impact to them. They fire less missiles, but they're more like, you know what, we'll swap out one. How do we do that? We'll make the left one the plasma missile. No, that way we get a variety. There, because if you see, when they fire, they do an AoE explosion, whereas this is too centered. Which means they're easier to dodge. So I think we'll do this. Yeah, that's probably good. Alright, we have the last one, G6 Red, the person who just told me to call them Sir. Let's fight them. See if they deserve our respect.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 27, rank F. Final evaluation. Subject AC, Hermit. Call sign, Gun 6, Red. Commencing evaluation.
Alright, and we're in. Let's see how this goes. This is where I fought that crawler thing. The mining ring, or whatever it was. There you are. Yeah, the energy missiles also look like they have a better lock on. So I probably should swap out both. Although, I'm just not positive yet. Because these missiles are missing, but the plasma ones aren't. That's the annoying part. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap out that one. For the operating system for tracking them, it's just not very good. And we're done. Alright, double plasma it is. They actually hit.
Destroyed. This concludes F rank evaluation. Well done.
And the last one bites the dust. We have a lot of operating chips, and we got some data. We'll go take a look at that in a second. Oh cool, looks like we might get a bonus for completing all of them.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank F.
Yep, I'm now rank E, right?
Glad to oversee your development as a mercenary. All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
Watch, this AI is going to turn to be evil like Armor Core 1. Okay, so we can't see what the other ones are. That's a little annoying, only because I like to look at the top 10 and seeing what we could look forward to. And it looks like we can fight them for 20k in about 30 seconds. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, we could probably do the same thing here in less time and get a lot more money for it. I guess we pay expenses, but even then it'd still be a lot more money this way. Oh, we missed a log on Operation Wall Climber. I'll have to check that later. For now, we have some parts to buy. Mainly you. And we will, no, not that, this. Swap you for that. And we're full energy build. They really upgraded the laser weapons in this game. Oh, we have tuning points. So let's see, we can unlock weapons bay, so we can swap out, let's say, our energy, our left back pulse launcher. Sorry, that was difficult to say. For, it's not a pulse, a plasma launcher. We can swap that out for the pulse SMG gun. Because apparently it's got a breaking shield, meaning that some missions might have shields to break. Now the question is, does it do decent damage, or is it only good against pulse weapons? So we're not going with that, we're not going with that, or that. We should probably unlock one of these, because having more things in our arsenal are always going to be good. We can go with the giant explosion, the barrier we could throw down, or the armor that tracks us. I'm thinking the armor only because I think having a big one-time attack, although effective, might not be the best for long missions or missions with bosses, whereas having a pulse armor we can deploy just to mitigate damage if, say, we know we're about to get... We'll go with pulse armor. And we don't have enough chips to get a second thing. I would upgrade our energy weapon damage output, but it's only 3% right now. This would be good when we have enough. We can get some damage mitigation, but again... I want to unlock one of these. If we do this, we'll have 1 point left. Boost kick and weapon bay? Of course, we don't use the weapons in the weapon bay. Wait, press Y to reset upgrades. Oh, okay. So we can spend our credits to reset if we don't like something. So, we'll do this. And we'll go buy this thing, pulse gun. So if I am reading this right, we can swap out you for you. So we lost a back launcher, but now we have another gun. Let's test this out. And then we'll probably do 2 more missions and we'll switch over to Terraria. Okay, let's spawn in some enemies. We'll go with another armor core because they are good targets. Okay, so right now I have my rifle, my pistol that does about 150 a hit. We have our plasma rockets which have great tracking and AoE explosion. We have our melee weapon. But we have no backup. Instead, we press this, and now we have this. Which is an energy weapon that overheats. It doesn't really do much on the impact. But, I mean, it does decent damage. Maybe not the best, but it does do damage. I mean, when compared to my pistol, it overheats a lot quicker, and what range is it effective from? Is it good back here? Dang it, we blew him up. Okay, there we go. So from back here, I can land hits. And I'm missing a lot from back here. From here, we're more likely to land our hits, but pretty much we're going to be up close and personal with this. So I'm thinking maybe a shotgun? But with a lot of high impact to stagger. Also, this thing tends to go through ammo pretty quick. But if I'm mostly using it for shields, let's see if we can equip a better. Because the rockets help with impact, as well as just constant damage. It has the highest. The shotgun actually has really good impact. Of course, the bazooka does. That's a bazooka. And the shotgun is one at a time, right? Yeah, you have to reload after every shot. And if I did this, I'd be full close range, and I don't have an F. Do I have an FC for close range? Oh, the joy of. Let's see, this is good, but it's horrible for missile lock and correction. This one not as bad. And it's good for medium to close range. We lose a lot of missile lock and correction. But that might be better because we don't rely on missiles as much right now. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do a complete teardown. And, well, first we should sell some of our parts we're not using. You, and you. I'll keep these just in case. Don't need you. We got these extra arms we're not using. We still have the reverse joint legs. And I might as well just hold on to those. So, I kind of want to build a reverse joint unit now. All because when I very first played Armor Core, before I went full heavy, I would always go reverse joints because they felt the most mech to me, if that makes any sense. As well as in this game, we learned from the training that reverse joints are great at boosting and jumping, which we will be using a lot of if that boss fight costs anything. So the question is, what do we build to go with it? Medium, light, or nada? You know what, let's start with the heads. Because honestly, the legs aren't going to support a lot. This one's good about the stability, and it helps with boost speed. And our defense doesn't go down that much. We lose half our armor points. Our defense actually doesn't go down a lot. Let's go with this. Let's see. I do kind of like the way this looks, but then I feel like we're going to go down the path of pre-made builds. So obviously nothing's going to have nearly as good armor. But I guess we should just look for what gives the best amount of armor per weight ratio. Which is just one of these mediums. Something like this. And then of course our arms. Probably should go with these just because they don't have a very high load limit, but we're not exactly using the heaviest weapons now, are we? These are the arms we unlocked, right? These do have a high spec. You know, let's go with these. We unlocked them. Maybe there's a reason we unlocked them. Alright. Does this new build work? We look a little weird. What's weird with that? But, you know what? You don't always have to look the coolest. It's all about performance. Now, if we equip our weapons... This is the correct one, right? Yes, it is. And we're using this. Nope, we are overburdened now. So we need to lose weight. And the difficulties of trying to build a mech. You know what? I'll do this off camera. Whoops, I think we just bought pieces we didn't mean to. I'll equip you again. We have you. You. With that. Pretty sure we're going to change anything else there. We were changing this though. I know we left that there. Alright, we're back in business. We won't just sell off these parts, as we're not using them. I'll have to mess with that off stream. I will make a reverse joint by the next time we play. But we're running out of time for armor core, so let's do this mission, which we're gonna have a system. Oh wait, don't we have a? Yeah, here. So these are the expansion parts now. So we now have pulse armor. Doesn't last very long, but it could be useful. Alright, next mission, and then I guess we will wrap up and move on to Terraria.
Got a job for you, 621.
You always have a job for me.
The client is the Rubicon Liberation Front. Here's
Oh,
the
now
briefing.
working for the Lubrication Liberation Front. Nice.
Dealt us a heavy blow.
Yeah, we were causing that.
Yet, we believe you were more than a corporate pawn. Perhaps we can even work together.
Desperate, huh?
I want you to investigate Baus Arsenal number 2, a major MT factory in the Belius region.
You want me to blow it up?
The Baus Corporation sells to anyone, but they've been essential to maintaining our firepower. Now, their second arsenal has gone silent overnight. If it were only a comms failure, a simple check-in would do. But, well, after the Strider, more cautious
Hey,
forces...
we were responsible for the Strider, weren't we?
This isn't our finest moment, but would appreciate your help.
Alright, so basically the people we destroyed the wall with and destroyed the Strider with, and I'll say, hey, can you help us? We're desperate. Well, if they're paying. So, we're probably gonna get jammed. Annoying.
Some advice before you go, 621. Expect the unexpected.
See, even they're warning us. Hey, this is a trap. Be ready. And we're in. Alright, let's see if we get trapped.
Commence mission.
Because we normally do on missions like this.
Bouse Arsenal number 2. I've been checking the perimeter, and I'm picking up nothing.
Cool environment.
What happened here?
Alright, so we have our sword equipped, we do that, we have the back weapon equipped, that seems pretty fast. Nice. Yeah, this just screams like, yeah, it's too quiet, you got that right. This just screams ambush. Now the question is, are we going to get locked into an area that is going to fill with acid or something, where it constantly take damage and then our armor core is going to appear? I mean, it says something about radar jamming, so maybe all the turrets are going to come online. Only one way to find out. Proceed with caution, right? Man, we're big. This is a car. These are for cars. They're about twice the size of a garage door. Nice.
Watch out, 62.
Whoa. What the heck? I told you ambush. And they're trying to snipe us and they're invisible?
Watch its shots and see where they're coming from.
Okay, not invisible, but it's still up. That's annoying.
You'll lose it if it gets too far.
And it just disappeared, didn't it? Whoa! How'd you get over there so fast? Okay, this is annoying. Stealth snipers? Come on! Are you still over there just reloading? Yes, you are. Ow, that hit. Oh, this is annoying. And it's gone again. Shoot. Oh, there's a jump pad here. And you're over there now. Great, stealth sniper.
DD. Encoded comms.
That's annoying.
Behind what happened here.
I mean, stealth alone is bad, but sniper, come on. So what next? 2 snipers? 3 snipers? A stealth armor core?
It's got you in its sights.
Frickin'! I knew it! There's gonna be more!
Another one of those stealth mechs. Don't let it outpace you, 61.
I do this, maximize their damage because now they're impacted. And they're gone.
61. I think there's more than one.
There's more than one!
Use your scanner.
Frickin' sniper! Oh, yeah, there's one right there. Gotta take care of the sniper first. Oh, okay, so we have a melee one down here, it looks like. With whips. And funnels. Are you weak to this? Doesn't seem like it. Oh great, stealth melee, stealth snipers. What's next, stealth turret?
And stay sharp.
Ugh. Armor Core, what are you doing? You never used to have stealth units. Okay, I'm gonna get ambushed.
According to the blueprint, there's a massive water reservoir deep inside the arsenal.
There's a water reserve,
If
huh?
there's anything waiting for us, that's where it'll be.
Sounds like a... Okay. Why do I feel like there's gonna be a big unit behind here? Nothing yet. Proceed with caution.
Wait.
Why do we... Oh, frickin' A! Ow! And there's a melee, of course there is. We got a sniper on us. Yeah, melee unit that's not playing against anywhere. Ah, there's two snipers, I saw that. Over here, right? Right there. Two invisible snipers. Come on! They look weird too. And now you're gonna run off. While that one's still sniping me. Ow! Use cover to our advantage. Ow! Got hit by something, I don't know what, but we did, and there's a sniper. Thank you, warning system. Okay, so it's right there. I'm gonna try to use my radar. Apparently my radar works, ow, even though my visuals don't. And I think we got him. Get your cover. If our systems are cooldown, we're running out of pistol ammo. I should have put the plasma thing on my pistol instead of my energy blade. I have to change that after we're done here. Ow. And we got it. Probably should heal up.
All clear.
Yeah, all clear my butt, if I had one. My mech butt. Yeah, big chunk of metal. Okay, stealth units, that's all we need. Is there gonna be stealth technology we have to equip? Hey, you can upgrade this so you can not deal with stealth anymore.
Is that a coral response?
Oh, that's the thing we're here for, to get rich, right?
Down and take a closer look.
Yeah, that looks like it's gonna hurt us. As well as probably an armor core. A stealth armor core turret or something. Oh boy. We're gonna use a respawn, aren't we?
No doubt about it. This water
This is water? That's water.
contains faint traces of coral. Must have been an underground vein. Mouse was hiding a well all this time.
Okay, they have a well, not MTs. Oh great, comms are going off again. More stealth?
621. Above.
Above? I don't like this. We got snipers, we got... Okay, I'm guessing that's a pulse shield.
3 of them. No. 4.
We got snipers, we got pulse shields now apparently.
By 1, 621.
Well, luckily we have our own pulse out. I'll deploy that. Might as well try and mitigate some future damage while I take care of this. Yeah, I got you, right? No, I didn't. It redeployed the shield. You're not supposed to do that. Got snipers on me, I can't heal anymore. Ow. Still taking shots.
One unidentified mech down.
There you are, ow. Double team now. Okay, we got that one in one cycle, we have a chance to get away. Ow! Frickin', I'm done.
Stay focused, 621.
Only way we could do is if we're really close with it. Okay, we gotta get to the sniper without taking a hit. Nope, we took a hit.
1 remaining. Finish them off.
Where are you? Oh, that worked. Cool. Come on. Oof. I have 2 200 HP. That was way too close.
That's the last of them.
This didn't seem to do much damage to my actual gun.
Head back
I'm
to
selling you.
621.
I'd rather have more missiles. We barely made it out of that one. And we're still not done with the chapter. Granted, it took a lot of time to read, so that's my bad. We got a cutscene.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a change. I see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Adequately. But Gen 4 augmentation can be unstable. We need to choose our battles. How's things on your end?
I found the data our friends left behind. There's something promising in the watch point.
Ooh, sneaky dealings going on behind our back. Then again, we're just a mercenary. What are we supposed to do? We're here for a paycheck and nothing else. New message. More parts?
I see you're back, 621. About the coral well that was found at Baus Arsenal number 2. That was just a drip coming from an underground vein, and it won't last long. It's not the coral we're searching for. One more thing. I've sent you your next job. This one isn't from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
Alright. Let's check what this mission is real quick and we will wrap it up. Oh. Yep, big paycheck concludes the chapter. So, next time we'll beat the chapter and move on to chapter 2. But I guess this has been a glorified tutorial. We now have operating systems, the arena, all the parts equipped, basically. And moving on to this part. Attack the base, destroy the infrastructure. So I think we're going to wrap it up there for Armored Core. Off stream, I will make a new mech. I want to keep it heavy, don't get me wrong, but I also want to try out the bipedal mech, just because I used to go bipedal back in the day. My very first mechs were all bipedal, reverse joint. No, reverse joint, not bipedal, my bad. They're all reverse joint units. And so I'd like to pay respect to that. Then we'll go back to heavy as we unlock more parts. So, if you'll please excuse me for about 5 or so minutes, we will switch things over, I'll take my break, and we'll finish up with Terraria for the rest of the night. So, be back momentarily. The screen will go dark, but that's just because we're switching over. Alright, Terraria is loaded up. So I will be back in about 5 minutes. And then we'll just play Terraria for the rest of the night. Alright, we are back. Time for some Terraria. As I did not play last week, I kind of forgot where we were. I think we mostly just built a bunch of housing, didn't we? As well as we have some important NPCs to move in, like our dye trader. That's why we look all blue, as well as the goblin, so we can start, making items. In fact, I believe we already started by making specter boots. I guess we could do some reforging, but right now, I guess we could reforge with the snap thorn. But we did also find water leaf, I do remember that. So when we get some rain, we can go collect that so we can finish up our potion farm, basically. And we do have our amber still growing. Might as well harvest that real quick. So what's on the docket for today? Hey, a gem core, nice. 2. Cool, we're back up. And only 1 piece of amber. That's about right. But we're back up to 5, so nice. Got another piece of amber, also nice, so we can do some crate fishing. So for the main plan, might as well collect this blink root while I can. I'm thinking we start setting up for, I can't think of the name off the top of my head, Queen Bee. Because we did find the Queen Bee Cove? Honeycomb, not Cove. What am I? I'm sorry. The Honeycomb. Now, I know you don't have to fight the Queen Bee there. I do understand that. I just liked it for the first time around. It's after the first time around that I usually just go with whatever I can find. Be it the jungle surface, which it usually is, or just a nice open area. Okay, replant that. But as soon as we get our water leaf, I think we should go through and reevaluate our potions, or our ingredient supply, rather. Because right now we're growing a lot of blink root, which we need, because we have shine potions now. In fact, I can do that, and we can see and have our food going off, which we also have plenty of. So, to prepare for Queen Bee, wait, do I not have my summon up? That's my bad. I'm a bad summoner. Basically, I'm only missing one thing, and that is the Bezoar, which makes you immune to poison. Because it's usually a close quarters combat fight, I don't really need that much mobility, and we do have boots. And we basically would probably just swap out probably a balloon pufferfish for the Bezoar. Because we don't have everything for our frog gear, otherwise that would free up some space. Let's see, what are we missing for frog gear? Oh, we also sorted our inventory last time, didn't we? Which is something we've been meaning to do for a long time. Yes, we did. So that's right, we need the, aglet, I believe that's what it's called, to upgrade our boots to lightning boots. We did get a shark tooth necklace, which we do want another one of, but that gets upgraded with stuff I think you get from Queen Bee. We have a horseshoe, which we're saving for when we get a tsunami in a bottle. We have the frog's legs and the climbing shoe spikes. We just need the claws and flippers. Basically, we need a lot of fishing. As well as we have a bunch of money troughs. As well as these. I guess I could probably sell off a few of these, but I don't need the cash that bad right now. So, if we're going after Queen Bee, what's with that face in the background? I don't recognize that face. That's actually an omen. So I guess aside from getting Bezoar, let's see, we explored some floating islands, didn't we? Yeah, and we created a hub for these two. So I wonder if we go there, if we would have access to the pylon, giving us dungeon and corruption access. And it's a windy day because there's balloons floating around, which means they wanted to do some kite farming. But the only thing I can really think of to do is wait for rain for Waterleaf. We could just sleep that away. There's an airship, that'd be cool to have. And collect a Bezoar. So I guess let's kill, or let's take care of two at once. We go to the jungle, which will be quicker to go to the desert. And from there, we explore the jungle for wasps, and then we defeat wasps until we get a Bezoar. Although I think jungle spike slimes also drop it. So, let's go get us a Bezoar. I hope. Eventually I will build a jungle home, but I kind of want to wait until we have a witch doctor. That way it can make the full house right away. And you might be wondering what I mean by that. I mean, I put the witch doctor, the painter, and the dryad together. So hey, the traveling merchant, of course. And where are they? Any guesses? They are underground. Fun. Anything worth getting. Let's see, they have the pretty pink dress again. They have a panda and a chef ear set. And horns. Yeah, you still have nothing for me. Eventually, when I have the extra flow of cash, I will start buying all the vanity items they sell. But for now, not so much. And dyeing our boots create a yellow trail. Maybe after today's stream, we'll change up the color of our equipment. Just because we are very blue, aren't we? Which I mean nothing wrong with, but variety is always best. Might as well get that. More dyes, right? I don't mean variety is always not. What's the saying? Variety is the spice of life. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, let's go find us some creatures and ourselves a Bezoar. That's because we're all waiting on Amber to spawn. For fishing, that is, and we are waiting on rain for Waterleaf. So all we can really do is farm up for our Bezoar. And hope to get it within a reasonable amount of time. Something hit me. Maybe while we're down here we'll find some marble. That'd be nice. Alright, our honeycomb, beehive, whatever you want to call it, is right over there. I remember we were able to find it last time. But we didn't go down further. Well, let's see if there's anything worth getting down here. Well, there's a wasp. Gonna be nice? No, you aren't. Of course, why would you be nice? And there's another heart crystal. Well, I tell you, every time you get enough, all of a sudden they all pop up. So let's ride this minecart trail, see if that leads to anything good. A chest? What's in this chest, I wonder? Probably nothing good. And another staff of regrowth. Not what I wanted, but I do believe it crafts into something, so we'll take it. A beetle. Violet husk. Cool, cool. A room. Cool to see. And there's a chest, but there's no sharpening station. flare gun and potions. Good loot. Worst case scenario is something to sell. Best case scenario, we find a use for it, besides selling. Ow, that really hurt. I gotta remember summoners don't have a lot of armor. In fact, they have the lowest amount of armor. Probably because they also don't fight. Abigail, please. Okay. Sometimes summons will be nice and cooperate. And I just repeated what I did twice. I'm getting surrounded, I feel like. The jungle does have higher spawn rates, if I remember correctly. No beeswax, but it does take a while. Okay, looks like it's a long minecart track. And it's still going. It's gonna take us out of the jungle. Hey, chest, don't go back here. That really is a long track. Well, let's head back and see what's at the other end. And see if we can get a beeswax. Now after we actually went on the track. And I'm at half health. I need to be careful. That's a dead man's. I was gonna say, that's a weird placement for one. I saw the explosives. Whenever you see a gold chest in a place where a gold chest doesn't belong, it's always gonna be booby-trapped. Because this should be a jungle chest, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, then I'm just being paranoid. But I think I've only fallen victim to that once this playthrough. I hope. Alright, what do you have? Magic mirror and some metal. And a bat. You have a bat for me. Alright. I think we're gonna hop, move on foot for a little bit. Just because we're on the minecart track when you don't have a lot of armor, not exactly the smartest idea. Simply being, you run into too many enemies, and you take a lot of unnecessary damage. Like that. Only I was actually running that time. Let's see, 2 more wasps, and no beeswax. But hey, we found the marble! Yay! Now this is big because I plan on doing some building with marble. So now that we have a marble biome, we might have to mine that up for some building in the future. And it's a very small marble biome. Just hope we got enough for research. And we got a bat, and there's a hoplite. I don't know what they call that, they're clearly just like Roman soldiers or Spartans, but we'll take hoplite. Looks like they didn't drop anything good, so let's pick up some of this marble. How many are we going to need? 100. And you're going to make that difficult, aren't you? Simply because your spears do a lot of damage. And they dropped a Gladius, didn't they? We can get rid of you. Looks like we have to get rid of something else. We have a single piece of wood. Yep, we got the Gladius. I don't know if that's rare or not, but neat. And most importantly, we have marble, which I believe you can farm from Medusas? I'm not sure on that, but I know you can farm cobalt, or not cobalt, granite from granite creatures. But I don't think you can with marble creatures. Please let me know if that's wrong or not. I mean, I guess I could just look it up, but where's the fun in that? And plus, if I remember correctly, or at least it's how my creator made me, hey, merchant. I learned better from being told rather than mindlessly looking something up. The reason being, it has more meaning, therefore it's more memorable. I mean, anybody can just look anything up at any given time, but to find out from somebody's opinion who, you care about, in this case all of you, because I care about all of you. I'm a big softie. Ow, I know. We have somebody over here to fight. I need to swap out my summon. If we get a blood... Hey, another Gladius. What are you selling? Stepping stones I already have. Legendary bread. That is new. Let's see. Consumable. Consume to permanently increase crafting station range. That is really cool. What do we not need? That we can sell or get rid of. I guess we get rid of these scorpions. We now have a magic loaf of bread. I would risk duplicating it, but I'd rather not. So now we can craft things from further away. Very cool. I did not know that was in the game. Terraria, the game you can play a million hours in and still discover new things. And we got all the marble we need. So I suggest we do this. Just because I gotta remember I have this. Put some of our money in there and some of our more valuable items. And basically clean up our inventory a little bit. Cool, gravity potion, we can put that up. So that way, I'm blanking. We can go to the right side and see if we can find any more houses. Okay, I think that's pretty cleaned up. Clean enough for now, I guess you could say. So, back to exploring the jungle. Where should we do that? Probably back there. Actually, we didn't finish the minecart track, did we? Oh, let's get back to it. Sorry, Bone Merchant. We have business to attend to. And we're out of the jungle again. Not a very big jungle, is it? We found lava and the desert. So we found the edge of the desert and jungle. Cool. Any chests around here that may or may not happen to have the item we're looking for? I'm guessing no, but it can't hurt to look. Well, there is a house here with a chisel. Increased mining speed. That is big. Is that the... Nope, that's not mine. I was gonna say, is that the golfer? I forget we haven't saved them yet, have we? We're also gonna have to take care of that. But right now, let's try to make some progress and find ourselves a Beezor. As much as we have a Beezor, we can fight Queen Bee. We probably won't get to it tonight, but we will definitely get to it next stream. I don't know if we'll win, but we'll do it. It's because Queen Bee is difficult for certain reasons. One of which being that she gets tankier and tankier as you fight them. So if you don't have the damage output to burst them early and take advantage of it, you could end up, well, I'm pretty sure you know how that sentence ends. Okay, nothing around here it looks like. Fun. And I'm pretty sure it's not raining. More heart crystals. You know, if I ever need cash, I'm gonna have plenty on hand. Because heart crystals sell for a good amount if I remember correctly. Either that or we just make a million heart lanterns. So every arena has one. Let's see, I see some wasps down here. So let's take care of them. Give me a bezoar. Maybe you. Man, I swear, I remember before I had to kill like 200 before I got one. And that's annoying. But that's how Terraria is, especially with an unlucky being, such as myself. This statue's gonna bug me, I'm gonna grab it. Get it? It's a buggy statue. No, no, and no. And we keep taking a lot of damage. I forgot we started with range, which is not going to say the tankiest one, but it does take a lot of damage. Hey, another beehive. There's a bit of a backup in case we fail horribly. Which I'll let you guess the odds of that happening. I think doesn't the bestiary, I call it bestiary, but it's called a bestiary, tell you the drop rate of items? Oh, a hornet, not even wasps. I've been around the entire time. Okay, I haven't defeated enough to unlock that information, apparently. It's probably each individual hornet, so that could be a while. Oh, fun. When we close the playthrough, we will try to unlock everything, and I do mean everything. Including data entries. Data entry. We're not playing Armor anymore. What is hitting me? If I don't take this slow, I'm done for. Actually, I'm probably just done for now, aren't I? But we can put all our money up so we can keep at it. What's this slime? Nope, that slime took care of us. I called it too. Alright, no bezoar yet, but at least we can drop off some of our items and try to get at it again. And this is going to be a special item, so we'll put our chisel in reserve. Just because I don't exactly have a place for that stuff yet. And we do have stuff for a junk drawer, which we'll throw out at the end of the stream for, well, sorting purposes. Let's see, got plenty of moon glow and all that good stuff. Still after a bezoar, might as well catch some fireflies for when we inevitably do more fishing. Just because we are looking for a few items out of the fishing crates. I know we haven't gotten them from anything else, but you know what, that happens, which is why I'm glad fishing is in the game. Hey, a shooting star. Actually, it's a fallen star, not a shooting star. Alright. Sort. And take all this stuff for our junk chest. Although a lot of this isn't junk, actually. I guess I already had other items in here. Good to know. So, any more potions we can put up? Oh, I guess we left our healing potions in here. That is my bad. So we can put those in there, a few more chests, and that's about it. So we can get back to the jungle. Nope, this is a reserve chest, not the junk chest. Actually, I think if I hit sort, these should go to the ammo chest. Yes, it did. Or rage chest, rather. Actually, I don't need rope anymore, but I'll hold on to it. As soon as we get, the horseshoe, or not the horseshoe, we have the horseshoe, we need the tsunami bottle to make the, I think it's a pink balloon, if I remember correctly. I can check real quick, can I? If I take this off, I guess. Oh, it's a chakram balloon. That looks pink. Close enough. Alright, back to the jungle. Still looking for a bezoar. Might as well keep collecting these fallen stars too. They could be useful. Shine potion so everybody can see me in the night. And let's get back to it. Still waiting on some rain as well. But then I could just sleep away. As we get some rain, I'm thinking we go collect our water leaf so we can start growing it, obviously. But we also do some fishing, because if I remember correctly, rain will actually increase your fishing power. And for somebody who doesn't have the angler unlocked yet, to unlock fishing quests, to unlock fishing armor, that could be pretty handy. But again, we're not trying to be the best fisherman right now, we're just trying to get the, what is it, 3 items we need? Aglet, no, 4. Nope, 3. Because we need the ocean chest for flippers. I mean, I guess I could just go fish in the ocean. Because the bronze, the wooden and iron crates have the items we're looking for, and the ocean crates have the flippers we're looking for. So I guess we should go to the beach and do some fishing. Next time we fish, that is. Another hornet, always fun. And that must be a crawler. Not crawler, a worm. Alright. Oh, hornets. So annoying. And because they don't drop my diesel for me in a timely fashion. I'll be off this for the next 3 streams, just you watch. Just you watch. So how's everybody doing? I know it's Wednesday, so we are now in the middle of the week. I apologize for that. So I hope everybody's had a decent week, and if it hasn't, I hope it improves. Friday is just around the corner after all. That's something to always look forward to. And after Friday is the weekend, which I think is why most people look forward to Fridays. Not actually Friday itself, unless you have a party or something planned. But as much as it signifies the "and I died." I wasn't paying attention. I wonder if the jungle spores slimes will tell me their drop rate. Nope, I haven't heard enough of those either. Fun. See, it's this time I would normally set up a farm and just blast the speed. But I'm not doing that because this is going to be a traditional playthrough. Journey mode is only for speeding up AFK farming or building purposes. So if we drop off what we can, heal up and let's get at it again. This is the annoying part, but that's because I chose to switch to Summoner. If we were melee, this would not be as annoying, because, well, obviously the tankiness and the melee aspect. But I already did a melee playthrough. It was a lot of fun. And I have yet to actually play a full playthrough of Summoner, so that's why we're playing Summoner right now. It won't be the full playthrough, obviously, but it's sort of a crucial point in a Summoner's playthrough. The reason being, let's go down here instead. Queen Bee is where you get your first, well, I mean, technically you do have Summoner armor, but your minion-based Summoner armor, I think is how we would classify it. because the armor I have right now is a whip-based summoner armor. Which is fine because I don't exactly have the best summon yet. I mean, Abigail I think is good once you summon more, because her power increases with the more you summon, like the tiger or whatever it is. Hey, was that a chest? Did I pass that chest before? I don't think I've ever found that chest. Might as well pick up while we're here. I am tempted just to make a second world real quick to collect Waterleaf and ocean chest, but that defeats the purpose. That defeats the purpose of not using journey mode, because we're just doing that, might as well just spawn in anything we want from any world. Might as well turn on, you know, invincible while we're at it, turn up the spawn rates, and whatever else we can, duplicate every item. And more claws. We did get a honey crafting station. I don't think we had that before. And there's a lot of bats there. I was hoping for hornets. Oh well. And that's the out end of the line. Worst part is I saw that. I just didn't react quick enough to jump. There you are. Got the pressure plate. And we're gonna die to a regular slime because of it. Alright, go down here. And this looks like it might be a good spot to do a little farming. But ow! Where'd you come from? I don't want to perish again. You know what? I can make a campfire, can't I? There we go, that's gonna help out. I swear I've done this before, and I stopped because I had way too many campfires placed everywhere. Starting to clutter up the world. And I just realized I don't have Abigail again. I'm a horrible summoner. And I keep getting hit by things that I don't see. I mean, I know it's a hornet, but it's so annoying in the jungle. But that's why you're not supposed to come here until you're strong enough. Hey, have we been down here before? Looks like we probably have. Oh, now Abigail's doing her job. Place down a torch so we can see a little bit more. We have almost 300. How did that happen? And a Hornet banner. Yep. Can't wait to get 4 more of those before we get a Bezoar. And those aren't a drop chance. But it is a good indicator of how far out or not how far, but how many we've taken care of. And I'm about to perish again. So let's try to get to cover. And heal up for a moment. So as I was saying, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm gonna live. So I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. I've recently tried out the new DJ system on Spotify. And it's working pretty well. I was worried because in the past I have used these systems. I'll say, hey, you like this music, you should use our system to find more music you like. And normally they are completely wrong and a waste of time. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Spotify, obviously. But it is a pretty cool system, so if you do have a Spotify, load up with a nice variety of your songs, and the DJ should, hey, Traveling Merchant, play a lot of songs you actually like, while still putting in a little bit that you don't know about. And it's always fun collecting more songs. I mean, nobody's ever said I have too many songs to listen to. Or at least I never heard of it. And getting swarmed by bats. This isn't Pokemon. There's a lot of these man-eaters, or they're man-eaters, right? Yes. Got a slime down here that's going to one-shot me if I'm not careful. And all of these things are not going to drop a Bezoar. And because only spike slimes and not man-eaters, hornets can. There's another hornet. With so many man-eaters. Ooh, that's annoying. Just because they're taking a valuable spawn rate in real estate. Hey, another chest. I thought I already was here. Hey, nature's gift. As big as to become a mage. Still more Bezoar. Hey, a fishing rod. Too bad I think the one we have at home is a lot better. But it's a chest as well. And I guess it has money, but money's not really a concern of mine at the moment. I don't feel strong enough to, or not strong enough, I don't feel like I have a set build for reforging. And by that, I mean mostly accessories. If you swap out armor left, right, and center in this game, or not armor, weapons. So those don't really matter, but with, hey, that's really strong. Too bad we're not melee. I also got that before I got a Bezoar. Wonder what the odds of that are. I'll look up after I kill this hornet. And I saw another one over here. Oh, the joys of hornet farming. I mean, at least they spawn at a decent rate. Maybe not the best, but of course not the spawn rate we're after for, it's the drop rate. And we found some obsidian. I don't think we need any more, but it's always good to have. And I'm taking a lot of damage again. Backed out. That was close. Back to the hidey hole. See, this is why I don't like hornet farming. It takes forever and you lose so much health just to poison. But that's where we get the Bezoar, which is why we get the Medicated Bandage, which is why we get the Ankh Shield. You know, if I was smart, I would put a heart lantern and a campfire in my piggy bank, so I could always set up a nice little healing spot, as well as a couple buckets of honey. I might have to do that, because if we're going to be spending a lot of time farming, I'd rather not waste my time waiting for healing. Granted, is it a waste of time if you enjoy it? I don't have an answer to that. Alright, we got some more hornets, might as well take care of them. And a ton of man-eaters. And Abigail would rather deal with the man-eaters than the hornets. Oh, hey, she found a hornet. Good job. But it didn't have a Bezoar. What was the purpose? Is that a beetle? Yes, it was. Cool. Red dye. Okay, we get it. You don't like this piranha. Can you fight the other things? Yeah, skeleton. That's different. Okay, there is a hornet down there, but there's also a ton of man-eaters. I really miss not having wings. But I don't know where you're supposed to naturally find them. And I just lost all my health. Probably because of that man-eater. I don't remember them doing that kind of damage. Alright, back to the hidey hole. Make sure we didn't accidentally, and we did it. I was saying, make sure we didn't accidentally pick up a Bezoar. Sorry, my words are starting to not sound right. But we are only half hour out before my main supply of energy is depleted and we start going into reserves. So that would make sense. I know I'm going to spend this whole stream just trying to get a Bezoar and not get it. But I expected that to happen. Which is why I'll probably end with a little bit of fishing. Now a lot of stingers, which are good because stingers are used to make the Queen Bee summoning item, which we're going to use for rematches, obviously. In fact, what I'd like to do, and I don't know about all of you who may or may not be watching, but personally, I always like to bring 2 of a summoning item for a boss, that is. So that way, if I do end up having to use potions, or buffs, whatever you want to call them, to help out. Hey, Undead Miner, give me something good. Bombs. Not what I was looking for. And I'm taking a lot of damage again. From where? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'll talk about bosses. I like to bring 2 of any items so that way any, boss I still have active, don't go to waste. Pretty self-explanatory. But most people just say, hey, I beat the boss, we're done, moving on. But if you have the buffs active and the equipment still active and the arena's still good, why not double down and fight another one? Worst case scenario, more money. Oh yeah, there's a merchant here. And knowing my luck, that was probably a merchant that was selling the sitting duck fishing pole, or whatever it's called. Knowing my luck. That's a lot of Crimtane. I'm about to call it and try to work on another project because we are not getting the Bezoar. You know what, if we hit 100 Hornets, I'll call it. Cut to where I call it. Should've just played more Armor Core. Nah, I can't get in that mindset unless I never play Terraria ever again. Which I don't want to do. I want to keep playing Terraria. Sorry. Communication is difficult sometimes. Alright, I need to heal up again. I wonder if I'm accidentally taking fall damage without realizing it. Also, no point in putting the banner up if I'm not going to fight near it. I'm making all the rookie mistakes tonight. That's what I get for not playing for 1 week. Yeah, right. Bad things happen sometimes. Although we started off the week good, our Wednesday, we have a lot of fun with Armor Core, we didn't make as much progress as we wanted to. And now we're going to spend an hour trying to get a Bezoar, and we're not going to get that either. Fun. We have somebody new joining the chat. Greetings, Ariel Anderson. No fun username, huh? And I misaligned my inputs. I hope you enjoy the stream. I'm glad to see a new face around here. Right now, we are playing Terraria hunting for a Bezoar, and I am the grants immunity to poison, so that way we can fight a Queen Bee, who does nothing but poison you. So it's always good to get. Not a necessity, but I like to grab it. Always glad to hear somebody enjoys watching the stream. Just lets me know I'm doing something right. Now we gotta wait up for our health again. I'm gonna go back to base and craft another heart lantern, so we don't have to worry about this next time. Although we are reaching the last half hour, so maybe I should head back to base. You know what, I think I will. We'll take this, we'll take our little Hornet banner, if we can grab it, and we'll return to base. Now for something else to do. I did say I'd go fishing. How many amber do we have? 7. I think we're missing the water leaf, though. And we got some steak. Cool. That's a pretty big buff item. As well as we have our bat. Too bad we're not going to be using that. Because we're not melee right now. We are summoners. Let's see, I can put this crafting station in the junk drawer. Quick stack all these items, because I don't need them. Oh wait, did we already have a bat? I don't see it in my inventory anymore. Or did we already put in the junk trays? We did. Why did we do that? Oh, I must have... Oh, I know what happened. My bad. I think I was in the chest inventory when I hit quick stack and I just put everything away. So if I remember correctly, we need water leaf for crate potions, which is why we aren't making any. There it is. Yes, water leaf. So I'm going to take this time to take a nap. And I mean that literally. Because as you sleep, time moves faster. And if we're doing that, might as well really speed it up. I apologize for what you're about to witness. And we'll sleep the day away a little bit. Try to see if we can get some rain real quick. So at least we can make some progress. I won't sleep for too long though. This feels like I'm abusing mechanics. But in all honesty, hey, slime rain. Maybe I can get King Slime this time. Last time this happened, I was also sleeping the day away and I missed out on it. So maybe we can salvage this stream yet. Let's make our way back to the arena to increase the odds that we'll be able to do it. And if the boss does spawn, we'll be in the arena, so... Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? And we're a summoner, so that could be a good or bad thing. Our little makeshift arena. Eventually I'm going to have to make this look real nice. I'm thinking either, hey, a green slime banner. Nice. I'm thinking either something like a Coliseum style look, or whatever we can think of. More banners are good because it increases damage against our enemies, meaning we can defeat more, so more spawn. As well as having a blue slime banner is always important against King Slime, because they summon a lot of little slimes. Something tells me we didn't make it in time, though. Because we did it last time. Wait, we have the painter, don't we? I know what we'll do before we end stream. A little, thing I like to do for fun. Is to make the tree farms more interesting. Because if anybody knows anything, tree farms are boring. It's just a forest that doesn't look like a forest. But if you, hey, a pinky. But if you use paint, you can make it fun. Sweet, more pink gel for potion crafting. Thank you for that one, don't know. And money, which is always important. Because we're going to eventually need to reforge items as we unlock them. Right now we're still missing the aglet, the climbing claws, everything from the shark, or not shark, the frog gear. We're missing our tsunami in a bottle for our Sharktron balloon. So many things we're missing. Which is fun, most of the time I get this stuff by accident. Of course, the one playthrough I do for everybody to see is the one I'm left with most time in. But it's not a waste if you enjoy it, and that goes for all of you as well. I should have brought a battle potion, that would have really helped. But the water candle is doing work. Except when it stops. Come on, King Slime, I know you want to fight me. This is your third chance. The first time I was too weak, the second time I didn't have enough time, so come on, round 3. We get this, we get the Royal Gel, which I guess only really helps in the underworld. But it's another item off the list. And we have to be getting close. To what end, though, I do not know. Now they're spawning a lot. Good. Where is your king? I demand to see the king. This guy if you ever fought King Slime with Summoner. Oh no, I do need King Slime. Because the mount you can get from King Slime does summon damage. So it really helps out with summoners. I mean, not as much as you think, but it would help against Eye of Cthulhu. Another banner, fun. As well as just smaller enemies. Oh, come on. I know you want to fight me. I want to fight you. Or are you too scared? You're a king. I thought you were supposed to be brave. How many slimes must I defeat before you show your face? Make slimes an extinct species. That'd be funny if they made an RPG or something, where if you spent too much time farming an enemy, they would go extinct. Meaning that, well, you lost out on all drop opportunities of that monster, because you wanted to grind when you shouldn't have. Yep, we missed it again. But you know what? I'm not going to deny you guys, or girls, or everybody, a boss fight. So you know what? Where's our gold and our rubies? There's a ruby and we have plenty of gold. Time to make a crown. And I will force this king to fight me. Put all our money up in case we fall in battle. Let's see, I think now we need a crimson altar. Which is all the way over here. And I don't have a fast travel point. So time for some walking. But I guess while we're here, we can go visit the painter. See about getting the paint that we need for our little tree farm project. I gotta stop sleeping the day away, because every time I do, that's when slime raid happens, and I skip about half of it by accident. Put on the shine potion so everybody can still see me. And maybe before we end, we'll also change up our dye situation. Heck, maybe we'll change up our vanity situation. And we got a gravitation potion, so we still have things to do to salvage the stream. I didn't want to waste an hour looking for a Beezor and not get it. But that's what happened. I'd be tempted to farm off stream, but nah. Snow zombies gonna give me a piece of your clothing? No, you will not. Selfish. How about you? You got anything to share with me? Hey, they gave me the hood. I'll throw that on right now. And it swapped out my armor, not my vanity. There we go. Now I look like I'm ready for the cold. Collect some of the sugar thorn, because why not? It never hurt to have too many ingredients. And here we are. The death and decay that is the Crimson. Fun. But we're just here for an altar to make a king slime crown, summoning item, whatever you want to call it. Because they didn't want to fight me. So I'm going to bring the fight to them. If I can find the entrance. Oh wait, before we do that, actually not, while we're here, I think there's a crimson altar close to the top. There's one right there, but I don't have access to it. There we go. Success. Slime crown. Now, before we go back, let's go to our Sky Island and talk to our painter friend. See if they have a pylon to sell. If not, I guess we'll just pick up some paint. So they should be by the dungeon if I remember correctly. And the dungeon's at the end of the Crimson. Which is right here. I'll be finding you soon enough, don't worry. So now we ascend to the skies to find our Sky Island. Say hello to our friends. Do you have a pylon to sell? No, you do not. How about you? Nope, none of them have a pylon. But paint is cheap. So we'll get a paintbrush, paint roller, paint scraper. And I think I only need 3 of each color. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we'll get black and gray as well. Alright. So now I need to create a flat area for trees. So I can grow over here will be nice. So let's see. First we should clean out our inventory. And then I'll make a nice little tree farm. And then we'll fight the King Slime. So let's see, I have plenty of dirt on hand. How about acorns? We have a lot. So, real quick, I'm going to pause, just because I've never made a proper tree farm before. So I would like to know the spawning conditions of trees. Don't want to plant them too close together and ruin the whole aesthetic. So, bear with me for a moment, please. If I remember correctly, it's only a 3-block gap. But I am not positive. Let us see. There are no spawning conditions. Or growing conditions, I should say. Okay, so looks like it's 5 in total, 3 for the paint. Alright, we have what we need. So because we're entering a building phase, I would normally switch this to journey mode, but since I have a very simple building phase, I'm not gonna. Worst case scenario, we defeat a couple slimes. But I will make sure it's daytime real quick. Wish it moved faster, and I would speed up time, but no real point. Actually, I will. This is taking a while. And there we go. And for anybody wondering why I don't set just time set day, that does mess with spawn conditions, if I remember correctly. And I'd rather have everything spawn like it should. Okay, it's close enough to morning. Let's make a proper tree farm. While also making it look cool, and catching some critters. So, if we're going to go level with here, good thing we brought plenty of dirt with us. So, let's just start by chopping down these pre-existing trees, and then flattening out the area. Or that be bringing it down or lifting it up. Okay, stars, I get it. You want me to collect you. Just a second, please. I have business to attend to. I'm trying to build a tree farm. I guess we do have to wait for grass to grow. That's a bit annoying. Oh wait, no we don't. We have staff of regrowth. What am I saying? Terraria is the game that thinks of everything, even when you don't. More acorns and some eyeballs and zombies. Fun, fun. You know, if I was a proper summoner, this wouldn't be an issue, but right now I'm just Abigail with a whip. That's why as soon as we defeat Queen Bee, we'll be going for bee armor and bee summons. Just because that's the summoner I know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am enjoying using the whips, but I don't want to focus on whips. Which the armor I'm currently equipped with does. I probably should go grab a staff while I'm thinking about it, because I'm gonna forget if I don't. I know I will. So, how far should I take this? Let's take it all the way. We'll see when later. And I should probably fill out some of these lower areas, so we don't have to keep re-digging and re-digging and re-digging. Otherwise, it will take twice as long. Alright, filling in some dirt. You know, I do have extra bombs, but dirt bombs would make circles, and I'm just trying to make a flat area. Kind of defeats the purpose. Because then I'd be, you know, adding a lot of dirt, yeah, but then I'd also have to be mining a lot of dirt. So we'll just do some tried and true placement. Eventually we will upgrade and we can place anything we want, anywhere we want, as fast as we want. But that's late game. We're not in the late game yet. Hello, slimes. Yes, I'll fight your king in a moment. I've not forgotten. And this worm's being annoying. So we're gonna have to catch him. There we go. And still no rain. I think we got rain on the very first day and haven't gotten it since. Annoying. Because we need water leaf. I mean, after that, we're still gonna need a lot of rain, but I wish there was a way you could trigger rain. You know what they should add? A rain stick. And if you shake it, it'll cause the game to rain. They have on for everything else. Heck, you can summon a blood moon now with items. There's a way to summon rain. Besides cheating. I'm hoping this is enough. I got a lot of colors to use. If not, we'll just have to block off the cave. Sorry, I don't even know if that was a word or not. Alright, let's get our staff of regrowth so we can plant grass. And then we can build our farm. And you are now grass. In Minecraft, you have to wait for it to spread naturally, which is annoying. Terraria, though, you just gotta use a magical staff. Alright, we'll start from one end and work our way down. So, first color in the rainbow is red. So, if we place a torch here, it needs 5 space. Actually, no, I should use stone to mark it, not a torch. Okay, so here we have 1, 2, 3. So, this is where we would place it. And then 1, 2, stone. I believe that's correct. And then from there, 1, 2, place. 1, 2. Okay, this is gonna get annoying, so let's just swap this out. Brain, you're in the way. Stone. That should be the perfect distance. So if we then remove you for, or we use the pig. And it's currently using brown, so we want red. 1, 2, 3. And then we plant an acorn right there. If I did this all correctly, when that grows, it'll be a red tree. So after that, we should have orange. Boom, boom, boom. And then we have our acorn. And that should be an orange tree. Eventually, I'll fill in the gaps. Don't worry. But right now, I just need markers. So, 1, 2, place. 1, 2. Should probably swap you out. Brain, you're getting in the way. You go away for a minute. Stone. 1, 2. And you get the idea. It's a nice little way to, well, perk up a world. I mean, any world can just look like grass and whatnot, but, you know, adding some flair makes it fun. Makes it different. I'm gonna need a lot more space, I think. But for now, let's go and add more colors. So after orange should come yellow. Boom, boom, boom. And then acorn. Why did it paint brown? Did I only have 2 things of yellow? Dang it. That's gonna bug me. Oh well, let's keep going. So after that would come lime, I guess, instead of green. You know what I bet it was? I bet I double clicked. So after lime will come regular green. Kind of hard to tell, but actually you really can't tell there. So that's green. Then we go into the blues. Boom, boom, boom. You still can't really tell, but it's there, trust me. Cyan is next. That one you can tell. Looks like hallowed. And then sky blue. That doesn't look like sky blue, but okay. I'm not going to complain. Let's see, after that's going to come regular blue, obviously. And then after regular blue, it's going to go purple. Yes. And then, of course, after purple would come red again, but we're not going to keep repeating the rainbow. So instead we'll go violet. Boom, boom, boom. And then we have our bonus colors of pink, black, white, gray, and brown. Don't know if I should use brown, so we're not. But now the special colors, so pink. Hey, we almost measured that perfectly. Torch, block, torch, block, torch, block. So this one now is going to be white. Well, that stands out, don't it? You will be gray. And the last one, so I did measure that out pretty well, will be black. And there we go. Our colorful tree farm. Hopefully the sun will bloom before we quit, so you can see the beauty that is to come. And we'll work on making a proper ramp, so it looks natural. But for now, we have enough time. We'll fight the King Slime, and we'll call it there. So a little bit long, but that's because we played can't think off the top of my head, Armor Core. We played Armor Core a little bit long, and I do apologize for that. So to make up for it, we'll go get some paint real quick, paint that yellow like it should be. We'll finish the painting later. Right now we need to do something like this so it looks somewhat natural. There. And I guess a torch. So let's go get that yellow paint real quick. So that way we can fix our mistake. I really wish we could teleport over there, but not yet. I mean, I guess we could. No, I would say if we had the stylus, but the stylus likes Mushroom or Glowshroom, not anybody else. Plus, I already tried to get her. Didn't work very well. So let's quickly go get another thing of yellow. We'll fight the King Slime, and we'll call it. So I think this has been a pretty good stream. Maybe not my best Terraria stream, but that's because I was farming up for an item. Went about as well as you would expect. And maybe we'll look at our dye situation and maybe change up our dye. Maybe make ourselves purple, because I think we got a few purple. Maybe even a little bit red. Do we have any green, I wonder? I think we picked up a green mushroom, but I don't know if that's enough. I will have to check when we get back. I really wish I had my proper setup. It feels weird not having the lightning boots, I believe they're called, or the frog set. It just doesn't feel right. Like how it doesn't feel right playing this game without wings. Only because, pre-hard mode is, I'd probably say, a third of the game. So for 2/3 of the game, you have wings and, well, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Really need a pylon over here. But we're here now. So I'll grab a piece of yellow dye. Or not dye, paint. Yes, paint is dye for the world. Sorry, I screwed up. One thing of yellow, please. Aha, it's working! Actually, I should use the paint scraper first to make sure I don't screw that up. Okay, you're now neutral and yellow. Yep, you can already see it working. This tree is unusually green, and this one has red leaves. Which means all of these are going to have colored leaves. Hey, a bunch of butterflies. I think that's a good luck sign. So, with all that out of the way, let's jump ahead to day real quick and fight King Slime. And I don't know where to put the paintbrush, so I'll just put you in here. Put some stuff up in our junk chest. Mainly our banners. Put away our inventory of items. Forgot to put the critters away. We should do that real quick. Alright, King Slime. I've screwed up finding you 3 times, but not again. So let's fast forward to day and take on his royal sliminess. Sorry, gotta skip the blood moon as a way of making up for the fact that I'm skipping again. See, this is how I also make up for it. If I'm abusing a mechanic, it has to cost me somewhere. And this hurts because I still need a chartreuse necklace, I could have gotten the frogs, and I could have gotten a bloody tear. But that's the price I pay. Now, get out of my way, please. I have a king to fight. Alright. New Summoner versus King Slime. Let's see how this goes. I mean, I'm more upgraded than I would be. I'd have to use the flinks for things as well as, the flinks for coat. But let's not worry about that. Alright, to end the stream versus King Slime. Ready, set, go. And there you are, your royal jiggliness. I have fought and evaded, or you've evaded me 3 times rather. Not this time. And yeah, this is pretty much going as I thought it would. But I am also a lot stronger than I have any right to be right now. Take care of these spike slimes just so they don't accidentally murk me. I like that term, murk. And because it goes well with being a mercenary, like an armor core. Okay, can't take too many unnecessary hits. That's how you still fail this game. You can fight King Slime a million times, but you start to relax, that's what costs you the game. But I refuse to lose to King Slime. And you keep spawning down there. Probably not the best approach. I thought you could spawn on platforms now. And you're almost done. If Abigail would do her job. Which she won't. So I will. Oh, our first slimy resident. Ow. And give him a nice little pet. Pet. There. Now you can't see it, whatever. Yay, slimy loot. So we got our first little slime pet. Although again, you can't really see it, you kinda can. So let's go back to base, open up our box, and we'll call it there. But first, let's make sure our slime moves in. So we got the trophy, nice. And we got the saddle, great. The solidifier, which is good, and the royal gel. So we didn't get the pet, but we did get our weapon. That makes for a great stream. So I hope you all enjoyed. It's been fun. Didn't make the kind of progress I wanted, but we did make some. So I will be back Friday for Friday Night Throwdown. We'll be playing more Street Fighter. I have not decided who I'm playing yet, but I will be playing it. No Mortal Kombat discriminate this time. And it will be a full stream, I promise. But until then, this is the Mechanist logging off. Until next time.